Welcome back once again here to Valley Stadium. It's halftime, and we are tied up 21-21. Ankeny, the number one team in Class 5A, and the fifth-ranked Tigers in a good one. I'm joined right now by Tom Trygstad, the head cross-country coach, also boys track coach. Congratulations on a great season last year and great start here to cross-country. Fill us in a little bit of how things have gone here this fall.
Yeah, I can't believe we're already to October, and it's gone by fast. I coach both the boys and girls program, and we were supposed to have a meet last night, and it actually got canceled. In my 25 years of coaching in cross country, I've never seen a meet where we got a mile in and they stopped it because of lightning. So, but things have been going well. This last week we were up in Minneapolis at the Roy Griak invite. It's always a special trip for our varsity kids to go up to Minneapolis and run that race against some of the best teams in the country. Our girls finished 12th out of 50-some schools, and there was 4 nationally ranked teams that were ahead of us. But we had 2 girls. Addie Dorenkamp finished 7th, and Cameron Ensley finished, was it 17th on that. If you finish in the top 20 in that meet against, again, nationally ranked programs, that's saying a lot. And how those girls do at the end of the season is going to be a big part of our success here in 4 weeks. And I can't believe I'm saying that we're getting close to championship time of season.
Well, fill us in a little bit, kind of looking forward as you make the preparations, getting ready for, of course, making a run to state, doing those types of things. What is it like now, kind of this lead up, this build up to get to that final destination? What are the kids going through right now in preparation for the end of the season?
Well, we have a combined program, and so our boys and girls, do similar workouts. We put them in different ability groups, but it really depends on the team you have. And on the boys' side, we're quite young. Our 2 top runners are sophomores, and Evan McClinton and Jack Bergman, and they're high-quality runners. But in the CML, it's a very competitive league, and those teams are the best in the state. And so with our boys program, it's just every day getting out there and day after day after day, and consistency. And we're just trying to build towards the end of the season. We're a program that we believe that we should be at state every year. We have great tradition at that. And so, we're going to have to put it together those last couple weeks. The girls' side, we were state runner-up last year. We have 2 seniors, Emily Bright and Maddie Hollander. They've been on, and Cameron Ensley, those 3 seniors have been on teams that have finished 3rd, 6th, and 2nd. As seniors now, it's time to step up. We're in that month of October where everything we're doing every single day is for October. There's not really a win-loss record. That's how we look at it during the season, is every meet you're trying to learn something, trying to improve, trying to use that for conference, districts, and state. And that's really what it comes down to in our sport.
The build forward. So I do a lot of course, athletics here, play-by-play, but it's for the football and the basketballs. Cross-country a little bit different to doing play-by-play.
Yeah.
But, I don't even know. Where do you guys run your quote-unquote home meets?
Our home meet is right yonder over there at Valley Southwoods. And so it's a very deceiving course in that it's a 2-looper. No one loves to do something the second time. And it's got some rolling hills. So it's a pretty competitive, pretty tough course to run. Really, we run on a lot of tough courses, a lot of hilly courses. Next week we go up to Fort Dodge, which is the state meet course, and our kids love that. Our JV kids love it. It's towards the end of the season for them, and get a chance to PR and hopefully run their best times that they've ever run on that course. So yeah.
In fact, now that you say that, I've seen it set up because I used to teach over there at Southwoods, and I see you guys get set up.
Brad Rose, our AD, he does a tremendous job. Him and Nate Lindgren do a great job, and I would say our course and the prep and all that they do to get that course ready is I would throw that with any course on the state.
What about Fort Dodge? When you get there to the state, how is it different? Is it somewhat standard? Is it different? Not just, of course, being at the state tournament, but also coupled with just the way that the course is set up.
The way the course is set up is, you always have the glass half full, and we try to look at it as for us, and wherever we go, in Valley, every day in practice, when we leave Valley High School for a run off campus, we're going on hills. We're up and down everywhere, right? Our courses we do in the regular season, very hilly. So really, Fort Dodge is a pretty flat course, but the second half of that, we get out there, a little bit of hills, and once you get to mile 2 out there, and really we've had kids and teams over the past, we've had a couple state champion runners over the years where, everyone at miles is cranking it, and everyone's running a really fast mile, but then when you go out a little bit away from the crowd and you get a little bit of these hills, for us, it's like, okay, that's go time. We're used to those hills, and so when we've had very competitive teams and high-level runners, that's the part of the meet where we say, we need to take advantage of this. And so when we come back to that crowd in the last 3/4 of a mile, half mile, we've dropped some people, and we want to take advantage of that in the end.
Well, Coach, you got a couple minutes to hang around. I would like to talk track with you, too, if you got a minute.
Absolutely.
We'll do that when we come back here. More with the head cross-country coach for the boys and girls and the boys track coach, Tom Trygstad, when we come back here. It's halftime, 21-21, Ankeny and West Des Moines Valley. We're back with more here in a moment.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Central Bank is proud to support the unmatched spirit of sportsmanship and hard work exemplified by our local athletes. We're fans of high school sports and the way the big game and hometown team rally a community. Best of luck to all of today's competitors. Play hard, have fun, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
The root cause of the inflammation.
Do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit bbb.org.
Shop WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee has over 375 pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models. Inventory changes daily. WaukeeChevy.com.
Holt's Plumbing and Heating continues to be one of Central Iowa's fastest growing plumbing, heating, and cooling companies. I'm reminded of that every day as I see our fleet of vehicles in all shapes and sizes head out to help customers in need. We work hard to keep our vehicles clean and in good shape. Some are customized with great ideas, and some maybe not so much. But at the end of the day, a job well done and a happy customer means everything to us. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Trent Condon back with you here. The halftime show on CISN TV and our radio call on 96.9 The Bull. Joined by Tom Trygstad, the head coach for the cross-country teams and also the track coach on the boys' side. And Trig, let's start with that. Track, I'm going to guess you got a couple of these football players that also run a track for you in the spring.
I love seeing Danny Rankin, Aiden Price, those runs. It's just great. You know, the years that was 2017, 18, 19, we won it. It was neat to always see that the who's who on the football team was guys in our program. And that's what you have to have, is you have to have the multi-sport athlete in our sport. And you got to give a lot of credit to all the coaches in our program that constantly believe in that and to build relationships with our kids and get those kids out for our sport.
So look forward to the spring. You get through cross-country coming up here in a month, and they'll be getting ready for that. What do you have coming back? Who are a couple of the headliners for your group this spring?
I just named two, and those are guys that that we have to build on, and you got to have good sprinters, and our sprint coach we've had over the years, Mike Cunningham, has done an incredible job with kids that have been down there. We've had kids that have been down there, have been long jumpers, high jumpers, and so that's our goal. Is the job as track coaches is we want to recruit those kids in our own hallways and bring them up for that sport, and so it's exciting to get, last year was great that we lost, 2020, and we thought we had a really good group to go back and do it again. And last year was nice that we got to go back out there, but at the same time, Drake really wasn't the same. The last minute state changed back to being the same, but getting a crowd back. So we're looking forward to hopefully a little bit more normalcy in the spring and trying to get our program back to, to that pinnacle again.
So you've got great programs, great athletes that have come through here. One thing that it's always talked about anymore, you hear more and more about becoming a specialty athlete, and it happens younger and younger. I see you already rolling your eyes at that one. So, I
got a 9-year-old boy trying to do it all. And that's the thing. It's in the sport like track. We're just the anti that. We want to get all those kids out to experience. For most kids, it ends in high school, and to get those opportunities to do multiple things in high school is so important, let alone you listen to the college coaches, and they're all talking about, look at Iowa and the linemen and what they're wrestlers and throwers and stuff. And so research shows that it's about being a multi-sport athlete.
Well, final thing for you before we get out of here. You're a Forest City guy.
Yes.
I'm from Osage.
Oh, man.
So when I was told that Trygstad was coming up here, I looked at the name. Okay, it wasn't Troy because that's who I had to deal with, and Tim.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
He was the fast one in my family.
That'll be all right. We'll be able to deal with it. But even a Forest City guy, this hasn't been too bad, all right?
No, thank you. Hey, but I can tell you're a Northern Iowa guy. You got the Twins hat on.
Exactly. Tom Trygstad, the head coach of the cross-country teams and track here on CISN TV. It's our halftime show presented by the Urology Center of Iowa. Coach, best of luck here coming up, state tournament, and we'll be watching.
All right, thanks a lot.
We'll come back here on the other side with more. Stay right there.